What's up, my fellow gamers? I'm GreekChampion. We are back on Nino Kuni 2, and sorry again for the delay. A lot has happened. Like, at first it was because I was embarrassed to be on camera because I actually had a swollen face at one point, believe it or not. Yep, this side of my face was a bit lumpy and it was embarrassing. But all of that, it was just, I don't know. Also, I could tell it's been a long time because stuff on my desk and my equipment is catching a little dust since last time. On the bright side, I did do some grinding, some leveling up, did some side quests, got a trophy for doing extra side quests. In fact, you can see here, I was at level 57, so everything's a bit higher up since before. Anyway, we can progress in the story. So, if we're going to Ding Dong Dell, yes, if I remember, yes, we're having a negotiation with the King Mousinger. He wants us to bring the Mark of the Kings with us, and in exchange he's willing to sign the declaration. What was it called? The treaty. I forgot what they call it. Basically, to unite the world. A contract to sign the world. That's pretty much all it is. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yeah, we're going straight into the kingdom.
Oi!
Oi! What do you want? Yeah. Oi! What do you want, eh? Wait, you're if? I mean, King Evan.
Oh my!
Please, you must forgive me forgive my atrocious manners, Your Majesty. At least the mice have shown us some respect now, even though some of you tried to kill us at the beginning of the game. Jerks. King Mousinger has asked us to extend you about the most cordial of welcomes. Cordial of welcomes. He wishes you to be informed about that he awaits you eagerly in the throne room. I know the way.
Oh.
Yeah, this used to be my kingdom. Yeah, before King Mousinger stole it from me. Oh, of course. But I'll just but I'll stay right here and carry on guarding. Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna see your treacherous king. Like, it's okay. You can have the king that used to belong to my father. It's just as long as you sign the declaration thing, all is good. I'm guessing that's the case. It's been such a long time. How long has it been since you've been in here? Like maybe months?
Oi!
Snap out of it, Evan, lad. But you got some Mousinger waggling to be getting on with. Let's hurry up to sign this declaration, shall we? So it was called the declaration. At least I got that right.
Golly.
Of all the things I did remember, I remembered that much. He's clearly setting a trap for us, but exactly at what point is he going to spring his trap on us? Wait, I could almost see this throne from here.
All right.
Well, we're pretty leveled up, so we're pretty much ready for anything he throws us. In fact, let's double check. Go give you this, which means Roland gets to move up in the world by having slightly stronger weapons. Got a stronger one. How about Tiny? Tiny's good. Boots can be updated. I never know about what these guys are gonna throw at us, so that'll do for now. Okay, Lottie, calm down. Stay quiet, because Can I be too careful with the games nowadays? Who knows, but I might screw up and actually get myself killed, because let's face it, I'm very good at getting killed. Hey, nice throne room.
Greetings.
Oh wait, that used to be my dad's. Your Majesty, it has been too long. And I see that Roland is with you. I must thank you again for exposing our susceptibility to infiltration so thoroughly, Mr. Crane. Was that word susceptibility? Nah. And did you bring the mark of kings as requested? Don't panic, it's right here. And this is the part where you steal it, right?
Excuse me?
King Malsinger, I have come to speak with you as the leader of one nation to another. Yes, I must commend you on your new realm, and on your persistence, having failed so objectively to rule at the first attempt. You would be forgiven for not trying again. You would be forgiven for not trying again. Yeah. I promised Aranela, I said I would build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after. You mean to do this by convincing others to sign your pathetic a little pact? I understand. Fine. The whole thing is a question mark. You mean to do this by convincing others to sign your pathetic little pact? I understand. A fine plan for a naive child. It's not the Declaration of Independence is. Your Majesty, I must insist that you human this boy's nonsense for not a moment longer. Oh, Vermin. Ha! He's called Vermin. Is that because you're Vermin? Vermin? I'm gonna call you Vermin. Abandon this pretense. But you do not mean to forge an alliance of equals. But you mean to bend our kingdom to your will. Just as your father did before you.
Oh no!
Your motives are painfully transparent. But His Majesty will not countenance such foolishness. Those days are long gone. Alright. A bit of a long pause there. There will be no pact. But a mouse kind will submit to the will of the Gromokin no more.
King Mausinger, please, we have to stop this before it's too late.
Okay, thank you for taking over. Okay, pretty sick of reading.
I see now why you overthrew me. So much has happened between our two kinds. But we can't let it go on. We have to bring the hatred between our peoples to an end.
And what would you know of hatred, boy? Of the taste of shame, of the humiliation of servitude.
Well, he's been through all that. When you killed his father and took his place on the throne, he knows a lot about being angry and all that. You dumb mouse. Kingdom has been a lot because of you. You hate him for what his father put you through. You
The line of the Tildrams ends here, today, at my hand.
Are we gonna fight him?
Oh, how long I have waited for this.
Oh, actually gotta fight Malsinger.
Ding Dong Dell will never be yours! Never!
Oh. Okay, I didn't know he was
Come,
kind of fight.
It is time to meet your fate.
I was thinking of like a final boss fight or something, but. Okay, I guess we're doing this. But, over here, your fire sword is no match for our fire sword.
I'm counting.
Oh no, I stopped the hit of these. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do count. Oh, oh! I tried to dodge that. I did. I surely did.
Do something!
I'm trying. I'm trying to do something. Okay. As soon as I get to it, no, someone else took it. Oh. Quickly heal. Yes, give everything you got. Until he does that. Damn it, not enough spells. I mean, magic or mana spell, or whatever you all call it in this game. Oh. Okay, no one's dead yet. Good. Can we go work, everybody? Yeah, yes. Ooh. Yeah, all that level up paying off.
Humiliated by 2 generations of the same accursed line. Damn you, Tildrum, and all your kind.
Told you, is that Emma's dad's name? What? You had this coming, biatch?
We don't have to do this, Mausinger. I didn't come here to fight you. I don't want to fight you.
But you should fight him.
Come, your majesty. You cannot simply bow to defeat. If you do not destroy these worms, our people will never be safe. They will never be free.
Oh my god, has Mausinger been influenced by Vermin? Because he's been influenced by the snake guy.
Free? Yes. We must be free.
Mausinger, don't listen to him. He's manipulating you.
But not like this.
Fight him.
Don't listen to him.
Yes, well, what Roland said.
Every last Grimalkin must die.
Grimalkin. But yeah, pretty much got it right then.
Oakenheart, come to me!
Oh, Superfly. Oh, speaking of a snake man.
My kingspawn.
Oh.
Who are you?
Another king's bomb stolen.
I had thought this tedium would never end.
At last it is done, master.
Vermin.
Vermin. Well, I'm still gonna call you Vermin.
I hope you can forgive me, your majesty. Even I must confess to feeling some small pang of guilt at having encouraged you to slay your dearest friend and patron. But you should not have so readily taken my word over King Leonard's. Those who claim that blood runs thicker than water grossly overstate the case, my beloved fellow mouse.
Oh my god, but you talked to me into killing Emma's father, didn't you? You are Vermin.
No!
In truth, your precious king was too nauseatingly good-natured to betray you. To contemplate anything so base as manipulating you into keeping our kind in check. And more fool him, as you are so very easy to manipulate.
Vermin. How could you?
Yes, why? Why would you do this?
How could I betray my master? How could you be so foolish as to ask such a question? And now, Lord Doloran, I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. My price was the kingdom, if you recall. I hereby claim it.
Yes, of
You did
course.
it so you can be king?
You must be rewarded for your faithful service.
Wait for it.
What? Oh,
Wait, what do you do? I'm not sure. What did he do to him? Either way, I'm pretty
Doloran,
sure.
what have you done to him?
Yes. Either way, I'm pretty sure you betrayed him.
I have repaid the debt of a traitor. And not a moment too soon. This accursed kingdom. Not only was its ruler too pure-hearted to succumb to my corruption, even his closest aide proved immune to my advances. In the end, I was forced to settle for this contemptible worm. I have wasted so much precious time.
Yep, so to recap, Emma's father was betrayed by Malsinger. Malsinger was betrayed by Vermin, and Vermin has just been betrayed by Doloran. Can we just need someone to betray Doloran? Maybe have Malsinger betray Doloran or something, and we'll have a full circle.
But at last, my plan is complete. What a pity you will not be present to witness its glorious fruition!
Yay! I cannot wait to beat the crap out of you, Doloran. It's Malsinger's Kingsmaker. Okay, we're gonna have to fight him now.
Oakenheart,
Oakenheart.
has it really come to this?
Wait! You needn't do this alone. We'll fight him together.
Hey, Lofty, do you want to do that thing? You know, we turn into a giant dragon and like fight back. Because that'd be really cool. Well, where are we now? The woods walker.
Come on!
I can't do my quick thing here. Oh, I don't think it'll help me
Wherever
here.
them flowers are popping out, it ain't good. Avoid the polleny stuff and bash them blooms.
Okay. Guess I'll get on that then.
These chasey little numbers about her. Well, best not find out, eh? Run away!
Oh, so like the other.
All together now!
Also, when I thought that other keys make about the ice one, break the ice things to unlock the hickler these. No, I want to shoot these. Okay. Yes, yeah. Thank you for giving me a hand, Malsinger. Oh shit.
I'm cat.
Yes. I'll aim for his foot.
Here we go!
Yes, both flowers. We got plenty of these right now. Oh, I can't move. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Are they make us resistant? Oh, they make us wind resistant. That's what it looks like is going on. Come on, show me that ankle.
You cannot give up yet!
Oh, Malsinger, what are you doing? I can't believe I'll fight alongside Malsinger. The scum of scums. But, Oh, he provided us with protection. Cool. Oh. Damn it. Healing time. No. I guess I can't do anything for Malsinger. So I have to keep moving, otherwise she's gonna send those vines out to me every time.
I'm counting on you.
Oh. Okay. That wasn't funny. What was the fun? Stop switching ankles. Alright, what are you gonna do? Where are you going? Alright, you go over there. Go, what I want for you. Hit him! Hit him with everything you got! Yes!
Like that's had the desired effect. Go for his other legs.
I'm counting on you.
Heal us! Yes! Heal! Okay. Gotta get out of the way with his tail. I'm just gonna whack him with it. No. Don't aim for it. Don't aim for the keys, Mega. These. I want to aim for these. Okay. Any more? No.
You cannot give up yet!
Oh, Ogren's almost dead. Everyone, go to the ball seeker. Do we stay here?
I'm counting on you.
Boom! Oh yeah! And nobody died. See, I can be good at games if I just try hard enough. Adoy, Greek champion. Adoy. So does it mean we're finally gonna get the declaration?
No.
Ding Dong Dell is doomed. I have doomed it. For my kingspawn to have been plucked off from me so easily, I was not fit to rule. I was not strong enough. Take my life, Tildrum. It is your right. Tildrum's dead. But you must avenge your father. Unless Tildrum, his name is Tildrum Evan Tildrum. I guess Tildrum might be his last name. No, Marsinger. There'll be no more needless death. And this kingdom is not doomed. It will rise again, and it will do so because its people will work together to rebuild it. Cat and mouse, hand in hand. My father trusted you. You cannot fail him now. Oh, is that his journal? He's never read it before, has he?
He believed in me. And what have I done?
Oh?
Mausinger,
What? Huh?
dearest friend.
Does the book have magic powers? Does someone been triggered by his tears? Okay. Let's go with it.
Your Majesty.
Be still, Mausinger. I forgive you. Our two kinds have borne each other ill will since time immemorial. The rift between us could not be healed so easily. It was a distance that could only ever be closed one step at a time. But close it shall. One day, we will stand together, hand in hand at last, all thoughts of oppression consigned to history. And you, Mausinger, you will bring this about.
But, Your Majesty, why would you trust in one who had failed you so utterly, and whose hand you...
I always trusted you, old friend, and I always will. You see far, further than I ever could. You are a maker of plans, a doer of deeds, a true ruler. Yet there remains in you a lingering shadow of doubt. Doubt in others, born of doubt in yourself. A king must learn to trust his own judgment.
A king? You mean that you still think me worthy?
Who better to rule over the realm I love than one who loves it just as fiercely?
If it please you. Your Majesty.
It does. And now, I must be on my way. When next we meet, I would have you tell me the tale of a kingdom made great by its wise and benevolent ruler.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, he's so sad.
Farewell, Mousinger. I leave Ding Dong Dell in your hands. Do not fail me. Become a true king. Watch over the land we both love so well.
I will not fail you, old friend.
Yeah, maybe but you should maybe say something to your son. I think he kind of needs to hear something from his dad. No? Oh, he's just gonna get a nod? Oh, yeah, his friend, he gets a whole conversation, but his son, just a nod. I guess he doesn't really need to hear anything.
King
I suppose.
Mousinger, I humbly propose that a pact be made between our realms. Will you sign the Declaration of Interdependence?
Oh, it's not independence, it's interdependence.
It is what your father would have wanted. For our two kingdoms to stand as one. And so it shall be.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Let us work together to make a better, more peaceful world.
You have come far, son of Leonard. I will gladly stand beside you. And I will make Ding Dong Dell a kingdom where all races can stand beside one another. The enmity of generations will divide us no longer. I salute you, Evan, Lord of Evermore.
Well said, Mousinger. I really hate it, but this game has been doing it quite a few times now. I hate when you see a character first, they're an a-hole at first, and after a while you get to know them, you actually start liking them. I hate it when a game does that to me. When I hate someone, I expect to stay hating them, but alright. Declaration time. This should be the last kingdom, right? As for the Mark of Kings, but I will entrust it to your keeping until such time as the matter of the honored one has been resolved. You may have a need of it yet.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope that I will be able to return it to you very soon. Very good. Now I'm ready when you are. Let us swear our pact. Here we go. The most fascinating treaty ever done.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled. United we stand as one single land.
Are those like the same words about like those other previous times? Or the other kingdoms they got the pact with? It does sound familiar. Or those like word for word about or when they signed the treaty, or with the other kings and queens.
And sure enough,
Ding Dong Dell began to change from that day forth. No longer did catkind cower beneath the ground in fear of tyranny.
Yay!
Instead, the Grimalkins stepped out into the sun and saw their brother mice as if for the first time. And the hatred that had divided them for so long melted away like so much snow. Well, perhaps not entirely, but these things take time.
I wonder what happened about the Vermin. Did Doloran kill him? It didn't really explain what he did to him. Okay, we're doing this.
The declaration's finished, Evan. You did it.
Yay! Do I get a trophy for that? Please give me a trophy for that.
And we made peace with Mausinger too, which is something. But his king's bond was stolen, and Doloran really does mean to resurrect the Horned One.
The Horned One?
So what if he does? You'll be ready to face him. You'll overcome this trial, just like all the others.
Oh, I thought he said Honored One, but it was Horned One. But was it? Or maybe he did say Honored, but what is?
After all,
what is
if you can
wrong
as
with
good
that?
as unite the whole world, you can do anything.
You're right.
But it's not over yet. And this last part isn't going to be easy.
What is the last part? Facing Doloran? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that's it. Ooh, peace breaks out. Yay. Okay, never mind. I thought that's what we get for getting about all the treaties for the declaration, but no, that's just for completing the 8th chapter. So he has all the king's bond.
All 4 king's bonds belong to me.
Yeah, but so he has them all. He hasn't gonna resurrect the Horned One. Are we actually reaching near the end of the game?
At last, I shall have my heart's desire.
Ooh. Ooh, is that his kingdom? Evermore. Oh, he's still in Ding Dong Dell. Something's not right. What the flips up wrong with you, man? Pull yourself together. Lottie? Where are you, Lottie?
Chapter 9. To be a king.
Right. Oh no, Roland. What's going on with you, Roland?
Roland! What?
What the heck is going on? I'm okay. Anyway, but never mind me. Did you see that sky? Batu and the others went out on patrol over that way, didn't they?
Gosh.
Yes, they did. I don't think we should program about what just happened with Roland. I think something is going on with him. Is Dolan gonna corrupt him as well? Oh. Okay. So Dolan is some of the giant spiky meteor with yellow diamond bits in it. Is that the Horned One? Is that the reason? Is that what he went to all that trouble to resurrect? So all the King's Bonds just bring that? Oh, that's a cool booming sound. Makes it sound extra intimidating. That's on the sibling.
sea asunder.
Oh. Jeez. So what is that? Oh, it's gonna turn into a. Oh yeah, it's gonna turn into a giant creature. I'm guessing it's gonna be bigger than all of the key makers are put together. Oh. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool looking. Wow.
Is that a kingmaker? If it is, it's the biggest I've ever seen.
As well, it's bigger than all the kingmakers before. Even bigger than Bastion. Bastion was pretty big. Oh, that's the kingmaker from Goldpaw. And there's another one. And there's Bastion right there. Look, if he had this as a king's bong, but does he have to like a kingmakers themselves? Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Is this actually going to be the final enemy of the game? The Horned One has returned to us at last. Now the people of this pathetic world shall give their souls to bring my beloved Alessandra back to me. Oh, you did all this to bring this one you love back to life? That's why you gotta doom the world for that? Stupid snakehead. Why ain't you just a selfish prick? You're single-handedly gonna doom us all. Ooh. Okay, now what? Horned One, what are you doing now? What are those? Evil Hickledies? Is there such a thing as evil Hickledies? More citizens for my kingdom, more power for my king's bond. And with every soul I steal, the more glorious my realm will become. Is that thing actually supposed to be his Kingsmaker? That'd be pretty badass. Here we are, Your Majesty. Back in one piece. Near enough.
Forgive me.
I'm afraid that we have some rather troubling news to impart. We sure do, but I think you've probably guessed what it is. Oh, you mean about the giant monster which just landed in the world? Ah, before we do that, need to check on my kingdom. We can't leave without hearing. Alright. He'll have to wait see what Batu has to tell us. Alright, you gonna tell us what we already know about the giant monster and taking the souls all over the world? So the Horned One really has returned. Indeed, but we encountered the creature in the skies above the blackened Izzo. Or Isel. I recorded it about Meredith, but yet you need to see it. Yes, please do show us. Oh wow! Even though the picture it still looks menacing. It appeared along with about a large landmass, which we can only assume to be the continent that was lost when the Horned One was sealed away. Oh, it created that land when it crashed into the sea. It's enormous. So we're actually gonna know like the backstory of this creature, like how it got sealed away, and like all the terrors it committed. Look, it's Longfang. It's not just Longfang, lad. The whole blessed lot about Brian Skimmer, Bastion, and Oganart too. It is a veritable Kingsmakers conference. but it's about something different about in their bearing. They're about are not true. These are not true kingsmakers. They are about facsimils created through the power of the stolen king spawns. Okay, so they're not the real thing. I would assume. Created about the power of the stolen king spawn. I would assume. But whatever they are, but they created about some kind of barrier to protect the Horned One. Oh no. Indeed, at the moment the barrier was raised, the fiend began absorbing a succession of spheres of pure light.
What the?
Spheres of spheres of what could they be? If you give me just a moment, Roland. It's not Roland's fault, but he doesn't know much about the world, or he doesn't know much about the Horned One. Scant moments after absorbing the first of these spheres, the Horned One began to expel a great cloud of black creatures. Yeah, and they went flying off in about every direction. Luckily, not too many of them headed this way. They look horrible. So they're probably not evil Higgledies. Now, as to the nature of these spheres of light, it is my belief that they were souls, but distillations of the very essence of life. The Horned One is absorbing the souls of the people of the world, and transforming them, enslaving them.
Oh my!
That's awful. Ow. You remember what Dolan did to Vermin? To Vermin? When the life was leached from him, when he became a little more a walking corpse. This is what happens when a person's soul is stolen. And you're saying that's happening to people all over the world, even as we speak, they're being turned into the living dead. Oh my God, we're having a zombie apocalypse. How can we turn them back?
Well,
I cannot say for certain, but there must surely be a way. How come there's none around these parts? There's souls taken hostage. I ask ye. I think we may have Lofty to thank for that. Lofty.
No, man.
Me? I done nothing, man. Nothing, I swear. You didn't have to. What's the one thing our nation has that the others don't anymore? That's right, a kingsmaker. Ah, fascinating. The bond between you and Evan is still strong. That means we're protected. But what if?
Yeah.
But what if Doloran tries to steal our king's bond? Hearing about us or the others, was it something about from coming after us, right? I didn't read that. Not bad. Something. In it though, but I reckon I had a little inkling it might be something like that. It stands to reason about done it me being only poor and that. But why has he done all this? Why would he be so desperate to bring back the Horned One in the first place? I believe I can help you there. Who's that? The Queen from Hydropolis. Your Majesty. Neria. That's it. You must forgive about the intrusion, Evan. Circumstances being what they are. Not at all, but you're very welcome.
Now,
On the subject about who Doloran is and about what exactly he might want, I believe I have some information that may clarify things a little further. 2,000 years ago, he was the ruler of a nation known as Allegoria. Oh, Allegoria is not a person, but it's a nation. Alright. And he made a pact with the Horned One. Alright. Although he was a small and insignificant kingdom, by enlisting the aid of such a kingmaker, he thought to make Elagoria great, to bend his single evil to his will. That told us with what Neil told us back when we first learned about Doloran. Okay, but things did not go according to plan. Instead, a terrible tragedy befell the realm. But far from growing great, it disappeared from the world entirely. It is believed that he was unable to contain the fiend's all-consuming corruption, and that the entire continent Elagoria stood upon was spirited away. Spirited away, like one of Hayao Miyazaki's films, which is a Ghibli game, so a nice little nod to any Ghibli fans out there. Stood upon was spirited away to a place between worlds. Whatever happened, Delaran would disappear to be determined to revive his vanished land.
What?
But why? What would he want to bring back up after all these years? I don't know, but I think I understand why he needed all those king spawns now. Without them, he couldn't hope to control something so powerful. Well, whether a inkling as to why or not, I say about the swap's wishes are more a little close to coming true. I talk about the kingdom size a chunk of land that appeared alongside that great creature. That's for certain. But Doloran's got what he wanted. Why would he be stealing everyone's souls? He needs followers, the subjects. But the more powerful he grows, the more powerful his king's maker grows in turn. And one whose ambitious stretch as far as enlisting the aid of such an utterly evil being will surely not be satisfied with merely recovering his lost realm. No, but now that he has the means at his command, it would seem he intends to bring all the peoples of the world under his dark dominion. Yeah, a little tired of all this reading, but hopefully almost done. I think I've been here for maybe 40 minutes now, probably. So he wants to take over the whole world. Well, we can't let him. Well, we won't.
Yeah.
And how exactly are we supposed to stop him? But you saw the size of that mountain of spikes. But he calls his kingmaker, didn't you? There is one possibility. What is that, Neria? Monstar. The sword said that was sealed away the horns was evil all those centuries ago. Monstar. Why does that sound familiar? But I do feel like someone mentioned about that at some point before. Monstar? Yeah, but why does it sound like monster? Alas, its whereabouts are no longer known. But there is yet time. The great evil gathers its forces still. If the sword that can be found before it reaches its full strength, we may yet stand a chance. But how do we find it if nobody knows where it is? How indeed? Any tale 2 millennia in the making will almost certainly be more fantasy than fact by now, and surely no records from the time remain. 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years, eh? I think we might know where to find records from that far back, don't you, Evan? The library from Goldpaw. From Goldpaw. Oh, of course, the library in Goldpaw. See, we think alike.
Uh-huh.
That means we'll see that old lady again. But that's where lipstick and wink at us. As long as none of that happens, I'll be fine with it. You're right. If anything from back then did survive, you can bet Bodily will know about it. Yeah, Bodily. I'll go forward to seeing her again. Then it seems we have a plan of action. We will inform the rules of the other realms of all that has come to pass. We will rally them to the cause and make them ready to the whole one by force. You will seek out further clues to the monster's whereabouts. All right. Very well. Until we meet again. Yes, gather up the other leaders, so we can get ready to make our last stand. Maybe.
Let's see now.
Alright, we're gonna end this here. But first, gotta check out my kingdom. Done a bunch of upgrades before. Also, I found out about a few side missions I do. Well, supposedly I need some kind of a spell that lets me talk with ghosts, which I've yet to get, which I might get in the story mode. But I don't know. Yeah, this is finished. Research complete. Nothing else that can be done there. What about over here? Okay, need much more King's Guilders to level that up. It's very expensive for some reason. Research complete. I did it up for a lofty that's hopefully by making more helpful in battle. Yeah, so this was for it'll give us more healing items. And this will give us more one of those blue balls, so we get more magic, which will definitely be helpful. Okay, what else can we research? All right. Is there anything else that we could do? I'm guessing I can't. I can always research one thing at a time. Yeah. Yes. Level up the facility first. Take care of your kingdom, and your kingdom will take care of you. Always remember that while playing the new Kuni 2. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, anything else? About those. Okay, don't have enough King's Guilders for that. I guess that's to be expected. Alright. Well, that's all for now. And we'll go head over to the library next time. See what we can find out about the monster, and see what we can do about the horned one. Maybe about why she's getting close to the end of the story. Which is, yeah, after like over like 30 episodes, but that is not bad, I guess. But let's see what happens. First, the horned one, and maybe you have to deal with Doloran after that. Thank you for watching. I'm GreekChampion. See you for next time.